Chell here, and I'm feeling quite excited and inspired today. And I wanted to ask you, when was the last time you felt inspired to do something? And what is stopping you from doing it? I was thinking, most of us have around 100 years to live in our bodies on this planet. More and more people are getting up to around 100 years. So 100 years. And how old are you? Because if you're 25, oh, my hair keeps sticking in my mouth. If you're 25, that's a quarter of your allotted time span gone. And are you doing the thing that you came here to do? Are you doing the thing that makes you feel alive and invigorated? Because why not? That's what you are here for. And I know that we get so much negativity and shoulds and musts and, oh, you can't do that, and all that sort of stuff put on us. And I believe part of the journey is about removing all that stuff, because we're all born, no one is perfect, but we're all born perfect for what we came here to do. And life is about exploring and discovering our inner traits that are all there. They're all like these little jewels packed away, these little presents that are all wrapped up and packed away. And as we go through life, we are given another one to unwrap, and wonderful. And this is what it's about. It's about us learning about ourselves, and then how we put that in service of other people in the world. And so I think the two journeys we have, the one is discovering our passion so that then we can go and share that with the world, and the other one is about removing all the crap that we pick up, either gets put on us or we pick up and put on us, because we're born in the most beautiful, perfect state for what it is we came here to do. And through life we pick up crap and put it on, and oh, I can't do that because I'm a female, I can't do that because I'm too old, I can't do that because I'm too fat, I can't do that because all that sort of stuff. And oh, what will people think of me? That's a big one. So part of the journey is removing all that crud, and that is sort of melds in with the journey of discovering your purpose. So what is stopping you? Please make one step this week towards your passion, either discovering what it is or a way that you can implement that. Now, I know that some of us, we knew from a very, very young age, oh, I want to be this when I grow up, but there were circumstances in place that we couldn't do that. And I want to use the example of someone who wants to be an astronaut. I've used this before, and I want to just go a bit further into this. Let's say you're in your 50s or 60s now, and you wanted to be an astronaut when you were a child, but your family were very poor and you couldn't afford an education. You had to leave school at 15 and go and get a job, and all the work you did, labouring work, never gave you enough money so that you could increase your education. And now you're in your 50s or 60s and it's too late to go and become an astronaut. What can you do? If that is your passion, if that's what you came here to do, how can you do that? How can you meet that need in the world today? Find your purpose within that. And I just want to make a list of some things that you can do where you can mix that passion, that desire, with other ways that you can express that in the world today. So you could become a pilot. 60 is not too old to become a pilot. Yes, it's not going into outer space, but it's still getting up there among the clouds. You could go back to uni and study astrophysics, and then you could write books about it, or you could teach it, or you could lecture on it. You could write a biography of one or many of your favourite astronauts. Write the history of space exploration. Write a children's book, The Adventures of Astronaut Tim or something, or Samantha, doesn't have to be male. Make rockets as Xmas gifts to give away to children who are living in poverty. So that would be a really lovely thing to do, or they could be donated to the third world. Give talks about space to the University of the Third Age or things like that. And this is my favorite. You could go and learn juggling and magic tricks, and then you could go and spend your time entertaining children in children's hospitals dressed up as an astronaut. So there are many ways that we can put our passion out into the world, because when we're a child and we say, this is what I want to be when I grow up, we have a very concrete idea of what that is. When we say we want to be a doctor, we're thinking the doctor in the white coat with a stethoscope who puts needles in our arm, and, you know, but often those very concrete ideas are just the first step. They're just the inkling. They're just the, hello, this is what you're here for idea. And we're meant to develop that as we grow. So, you know, maybe you're not here to be a doctor, a medical doctor. Maybe you're here to be a naturopath or an osteopath. Maybe you're here to do energy work, energy healing. Maybe you're here to do some sort of herbalism and then go off to a developing nation. So that passion from childhood, I've said in other videos, that's a starting place. That's not necessarily where you're going to end up. Explore that. Find ways you could bring that through into your life and share that with other people. Put it out there, because that's what you're here for. Now, the idea that you are 25, 30, 35 and all that time has gone and you haven't been doing it, and oh my God, I've only got so long, that can either inspire you to action, or it can demoralize you and you can be like, oh, what's the point? Well, the point is you get to decide what you do with the rest of your time. Even if you're 85 and there's only on average 15 years left, you still have 15 years that you can put that passion out there into the world, that you can make a difference. It only takes a minute to make a difference in someone's life. And so if you're watching this and you're thinking, oh, I've always wanted to do that, take this as your message from the universe. This is your sign. This is your go and do it. There is nothing stopping you but you. And that is the truth. The only thing that stops you is you. So take this as inspiration to start thinking about what it is that would uplift you, that would enliven you, that would make you feel like you're really contributing and you're really doing something amazing, because that is what we're all here for. And until next time, have fun.